If you are a creative professional who feels stuck or stagnant in a specific niche and you're just dying to get out, I'm saying it now. 2024 will be the year of the pivot. Just look around. Everything is changing. I don't think that as a society, we've witnessed this pace of change since the birth of the internet. I predict that with the explosion of AI and automation and companies doubling down on what works, we'll see more fulfilling careers and fewer filler jobs, which means everyone's going to be happy. Everyone's going to be happier because they'll finally have an opportunity to make a true impact. In this video, I am going to give you the step-by-step playbook of how to break out of that stagnant career and to make a career change in 2024. Let's get into it. Before you even think about a pivot, you have to get clear on what your high-level transferable skills are. Stop thinking like a good little employee and start thinking like a CEO who is hiring because the success of their business depends on it. What strengths have you developed in your niche that could be valuable to an adjacent space? This part will require a lot of self-reflection and research. You can hone in on your transferable skills by knowing what's in demand in the industry that you're trying to get into. Then figure out how your past experiences align with that. After you have a broad understanding of the skills that neighboring industries might love, you need to talk it up at a high level. You are a total salesman. You have to figure out how to kick off conversations to get people to listen to you and value what you have to say. Ramp up your emotional intelligence and soft skills because they're going to be the driving force to create those connections that you need to get into the room. I want you to figure out the pain points of that industry and become the remedy for them. Networking was huge in 2023 and it's going to be even bigger this year. 2023 was the year we all came together because we had to. Who wasn't reeling from the effects of all of those back-to-back layoffs across all industries? In 2024, you need to take those networking skills that you learned out of necessity and step it up a notch. Don't be afraid to share your dreams and your visions with people who can help you connect those dots. I can't emphasize enough how important it is for you to know the industry that you want to be in inside and out. You have to remember that you are competing with people who have direct experience in that field. They've been training for years for the role that you want. So do this. Set up a few job alerts on a site like LinkedIn and make it a habit to review these job descriptions closely, like super close, so you can finally understand and learn how to acquire those skills. You want to begin by networking with professionals in your desired field. You can network online by showing up to their live streams or in person at events. Personally, I like to scan sites like Eventbrite just to see what's going on in my area. On any given day, a professional organization in your niche can be hosting an event, and that is a prime opportunity to start networking. Bonus tip: whatever you choose to do, always send a short note thanking the host for hosting the event. This is how you show up and get people to know who you are. After you have that clarity and that knowledge on the state of the space that you want to be in, it's time to kick off your rebrand. This is where the world gets to know who you are and what you have to offer. It starts with making sure your career marketing materials are on point. You're going to create a new resume and a cover letter that expresses the vision you have for the next step in your career. I usually don't think cover letters are essential, but in this instance, I think it can help set you apart from the rest of the folks that are just blindly applying and trying to get their foot in the door. These materials should highlight your most relevant transferable skills. You're going to want to start building your personal brand on social media around this transition. Use this opportunity to communicate your goals, share your insights about the industry, reveal your projects that you've been working on, and talk about the companies that have impressed you. Bonus, go ahead and tag those companies so they can see your posts. I strongly encourage documenting your work via some type of portfolio, social media platform, landing page. People need to be able to see what you have done and have a means to reach you. You'll also need to be good at reciting your elevator pitch, which is essentially a short little blurb that you say to folks that you meet that shows who you are and what you do. It should be something that you can easily memorize to communicate your value. For example, hi, I'm Candace. I'm a career coach and a social media strategist. I help creative professionals and business owners develop their personal brands so they can make an impact in their chosen fields. This transformation is a long journey of educating yourself and evaluating where you are over and over again. You're going to keep doing this day in and day out until you reach your goal. The number one assessment that you want to carry with you throughout this journey is upskilling yourself and looking at the experience gaps that you need to fill to truly see growth. You can do this by seeking out career coaching, freelancing, or taking a course. At this point, you should be taking yourself and your goals more seriously. You should be creating deadlines so you can move quickly toward your goals. I spoke about this in an earlier video, but in short, you want to take that big goal and chop it down into achievable tasks. Breaking down that big goal into smaller tasks is how you should be moving this process along. You also need to make time and space to celebrate your milestones. For example, let's say you've been cold emailing people for weeks in hopes of landing a job interview and you finally got one. That sounds like a reason to celebrate to me. The focus should be on your efforts and not the outcome. You can find an accountability partner or a career coach to help keep you on track. I hope this video helps you to finally make that career change in 2024. Remember, it all comes down to your goals, your planning, and your network. Before you go, I would appreciate if you could give this video a like and subscribe if you haven't already. We're not playing this year. There will be more videos like this throughout all of 2024. Until next time, keep working on your goals and don't give up.